Hello, my name is Hajeong An, and I am MPP student in KDI. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sure you've heard Permission to Dance from BTS, which is the most famous boy band, right? This song uses sign language to make choreography, and the song's message is eliminating discrimination and overcoming obstacles. And this song spreads the courage to love ourselves. Yes, I'm here today to talk about the culture of bullying. And at the same time, I want to talk about two things to prevent and heal the culture of bullying for using the power of culture and the importance of mind training. We can see and experience lots of discrimination, like something like discrimination in workplaces and discrimination in gender disabilities. Yes, and bullying culture is directly or indirectly in our lives. In our general society, gender discrimination, bullying culture, discrimination in workplaces, relationships are rampant. And the bullying is emerging as a social problem. According to a survey from the OECD, 1 in 5 people report being bullied once in their lifetime. Isn't it too much? And the reasons for being bullied report that's because of their general disability and experience of physical appearance, race, ethnicity, and religion, and sexual orientations. Bullying can look like experienced basketball players intimidating novice players off the court, and kids repeatedly stigmatizing classmates for their differences of appearance. Or a middle school girl suddenly being insulted or excluded by their group of friends. Families matter too. Bullying in schools sometimes arises from harsh parenting practices or even bullying siblings at home. Even parents' workplaces matter. Adults experience bullying at about the same place as children in school. And it's even found in teachers and in senior living communities. In other words, bullying is not just a childhood problem. It is a pervasive human problem. That's because bullying can occur to everyone, and it is so hurtful to everyone who involved, from the targets of the bullying to the witnesses and the bullies themselves. Unfortunately, I also experienced indirect bullying when I was in high school. In the class where I was the class president, there was a time a few were bullied and bullied for no reason. We all take the ideas and experiences we've had into all of our interactions, into all of our workplaces, into all aspects of our lives. We all know all of our experiences shaped who we are. But what if it tells us you can't belong in a crowd? What if we don't have any good experiences in society? And what if we get into serious problems like depression or like violence in many places? And what if this experience tells you you are being bullied? That's because just you are you. Our experience tells us how our life is valued. And not just that, but also that we belong or do not belong to a community in society itself. And so importantly right now, the experience must make it clear that they belong. The experience must make it clear that that the safety of minorities and anyone who may be vulnerable is a right, not a privilege. A right that they will be respected by the community, that they will be believed supports to us. A community that recognizes that one person's safety is violated, everyone feels their own safety is violated. So back to my experience in my school days. The class was not united at all due to the division of sides. So I could also feel how unstable and awkward the situation was in our class. Among the many problems, I was particularly worried about the sports day. Without a doubt, this sports day competition was the most traditional and important event in our school. And the rewards were so great. So everybody wanted to get that, including me. But the problem was we need to participate. We should participate in every single class. We had to be one team. But I thought it was impossible at that moment. So I could no longer tolerate seeing this discord among students. I wanted to push us into one goal. I want to push us into one role. So I suggested, how about separating each one of us into a goal, into a role? Because someone was very good at makeup, and someone was very good at making a stylish outfit, and someone was very good at being a team manager, and someone was very good at song lyrics. And it was totally challenging, but we put all of our effort into it. During the time when we laughed and sweated all together, the conflict between friends gradually decreased, and amazingly, we got the first place. It was just a miracle, I thought. And I've got a great memories and ideas through my personal experience. We've seen the cultural impact of BTS, and actually, this is just one of the great examples of the power of culture. And culture could heal those who are in difficult and challenging situations, not just students, but adults in general. People like us in our workplaces. I knew that the key to overcoming this discrimination and bullying culture was the power of culture. But I couldn't think about easily the impact of the specific way. And then I literally came up with an idea with my school experience mentioned earlier from Finland. In Finland, they have a course of mind training. In this course, they will be shared their own opinions and share their problems among students. And they will be learn how much is valid for their differences through cultural activities under the supervision of psychologists or psychotherapists. And the core of this course is to conduct classes using culture. For example, taking part in dance challenge like what I did, and watching movies and drama pedagogy, and making their own roles in a specific way, and then sharing their opinions and thinking about. I often hear from my friends, especially, that I'm kind of vitamin. And personally, this is one of my favorite compliments to hear. And you know, energy is contagious. If you're in a positive situation, it's easy to be happy. But if you're in a negative situation, it's not easy to be happy. Like I experienced when I was in school. Like I tried to give a specific role to be a special team members. You have to focus your strengths and the things you do love about yourself. Because I promise you, when you focus on your strengths, the things you do love about yourself is always outweigh all these negative things. Where would you be if every single time you wanted to do something, but someone just told you you can't do it? You always listen to them. So I always want you to have that in your mind, that like, am I going to let it affect me, or let it sink me, or let it elevate, or drive me? Because in life deals as a deck of cards. You may think your deck of cards is amazing. You may think your deck of cards is mediocre. You may think your deck of cards is very bad. But it's our duty to play that hand to the best of our ability. If you agree, please just say yes. What that means is we have to focus on our strengths. We've got to focus on the things we have. We should know the difference between wrong and different. and learn how to be considerate of each other. And so the irrational discrimination naturally disappears and the heartbreak is healed. I'm sure that we will be able to heal the deep-rooted culture of bullying through the power of culture and mind training. The Academy Award-winning actress Meryl Streep is one of my favorite actresses, and she said, "The instinct to humiliate when it's modeled by someone who is in the public eyes, by someone powerful, that filters down to everyone's life, because it kind of gives permission for other people to do the same thing. Disrespect invites disrespect. Violence invites violence. When the powerful use their position to bully others, we all lose." Love myself is not just for me, but for others. If we do love ourselves, then we know that all others are so precious gold. And I hope everyone has permission to love. Thank you so much.